Hello, my beauties. Let me just go live on my Instagram. Okay, let's see. Hello, hello. All right, I'm seeing a little bit of like, much better. Now I can see. Hi, welcome, welcome, welcome. Hi, my beauties on Facebook. Hi, my beauties on Instagram. It has been a minute. Let's just put it that way. Hi, Cindy. Hey, Tammy. Hey, Clemens. Welcome, ladies. Happy New Year. This is the first live of the new year. I have been a busy bee and a lot happened and I couldn't really go live in the beginning of the year at all. I was super busy. Good busy, like really good busy. We've finally got my babysitter, so really excited. So obviously I can actually function. You guys let me know on Facebook if you can hear me. Just move my mic closer. How's everyone? How's New Year's going, my beauties? Let me catch you up. Let me catch you up. A lot is going on. We are launching a brand new product. Actually, a couple of products this year, but we're gonna start with one that I'm gonna be showing you right now. It's a brush, and I'm very excited about it. I'm gonna actually do my makeup with it and talk about it in a sec. But today we're doing makeup for love days. So there are 2 days of love coming up. One is Tu B'Shvat, which is a Jewish, I guess you could say Valentine's Day, but not really Valentine's Day. And the second one, hello Dollar, welcome. And second one is, of course, Valentine's Day, which is February 14th. So I called the live Love Day because that will be kind of for both holidays, because one comes before the other. Yes, love is definitely in the air. Bring Cupid on. Yes, Tammy, exactly. So I am feeling great. This morning I was supposed to go live at 11 a.m., but life gets in the way. So that's okay. I'm here now and I'm really excited to be here. So let's get right into it. Let me know how your New Year's is going. What's been happening? What are you up to? What are you not up to and should be up to? And also, of course, big question, are you working on your resolutions or are you working on your goals? I always say, you know what, in the beginning of the year, everybody's so excited. I'm going to lose weight. I'm going to get a new job. I'm going to quit this. I'm going to do this. And then about February hits, you're still kind of sort of there. And then March, April, then it's the summer and you're like, okay, fine, I'm not doing it. And you're kind of becoming mellow and I don't know, things change. Do you feel that way also? What is the one thing that, let me know in the comments, whether you're watching this on replay or you're watching it live. Let me know in the comments one thing that keeps you stuck and going in your New Year goals. Some of my goals are, of course, thank God came true, and I have a really huge goal for 2023, personally, not personally, business-wise. So pray that it'll happen, girls. Pray that it'll happen, because that's what I really want this year. All I want for 2023 is that. So keep me in mind so that it happens. I'm really excited. So let me start my tutorial. In spite of a popular opinion, Valentine's makeup shouldn't be so much makeup. Isn't that something that you would agree with? It shouldn't really be that way, at least in my opinion, because you're with your loved one and whatever, you want to make sure that you are not too much dewy, too done, right? You want to be a little more softer and more you, but yet attractive, right? I mean, let's not diminish or downgrade what we feel when we put on makeup and we feel so good and powerful. I don't know, when I put on makeup, I feel like I don't look sleepy, I don't look tired. I do have a big family, thank God. I'm very happy about that, but you could tell on my face that I'm tired, right? And a lot of women like that, we're busy moms and we're doing things. Even when you're not a mom and you just run your life without makeup, I feel like I look more tired. I don't know if you guys feel the same way, but let me read what she said. It's so hard because sometimes something always comes up. Yeah, always parties after events, Baruch Hashem. Yeah, girl, I totally feel you. Hi, Philip, Peva, Yahem, Makfe. Welcome, Maya, Nuri. Welcome, everybody. Robin. So let me start by shaking well my primer, and I'm going to be talking to you as I'm doing it. Hi, Vasiv. So this is my brand new brush that we are actually launching. It's a blurring foundation brush. Now you guys know that I have been using my mini flat top a lot. I really love this one, and of course I love my flat jumbo. That's not going anywhere. It is still there, still available, but this one is more dense. It's way more dense, as you can see, you guys on Facebook. And what it does is it kind of it leaves less texture on your face, right? So you guys know I don't really use too much filter. I use filter when I'm like doing a reel because I think it's fun. It can change your face. I think it's really cool. But most of the time when I'm doing makeup, especially when I go live, I don't have any filters on. This is just my skin. So, because a lot of times in this industry, unfortunately, we have we have really not such great expectations of ourselves, right? We think, oh my God, the girl on the Instagram looks so much better than me. Her texture is so beautiful. It always comes out so nice. Hi, Tzipora. Hi, Yosef. But at the end of the day, we all have texture, and makeup cannot close your texture up. It's not gonna just magically make you look like a wall. And when I do makeup and when I do tutorials, the reason why I also do the tutorials is to show you that texture exists. We are, you know, textured beings, and we have pores, and we have whatever, to each their own, maybe fine lines, dehydration, and so much more that can go, you know, south or north with our skin. So this is why I want you to keep in mind that when you're applying makeup, throw out whatever you saw on Instagram and all these filters and all that stuff, right? Hey, Serenelli, 06 Barak, Culture, Porpiglia, welcome. So I'm going to be showing you how to use this one, and I'm going to be doing my tutorial of Love Day makeup. So your skin looks fresh without filter. Thank you. See, that's the whole point. You want to make sure you show off your beautiful skin, whatever. We are our own worst critics, yes or no? We are our own worst critics. So I always feel like I look so tired, even though when I'm not tired, I feel like I look tired without makeup on. So I always, when I go out, I try my best to at least put an eyeliner on my face, and eyeliner and a lipstick, like lipstick or lip gloss. Something has to go on my face. I want to, you know, I don't know, that's just me. And every single one of us probably have something that we are trying to hide, right? Double chin, whatever, weird brows, unibrow. Something is always there because we watch social media and we're highly affected by it. Unfortunately, social media was really meant to socialize, right? To find people across the globe or across country or across state or across the city that you may have not, you know, normally have met, and make connections, you know, find people, make business, do different things. But we kind of took it too far, especially the beauty industry. So I try to kind of do makeup tutorials to show you that, listen, we're still just people and will continue to be just people. And when you see someone outside of social media and they look totally different, that's your red light, just to think, okay, something's not right. We gotta stop using filters so much. And again, I'm not against filters. I love filters, but I think there's time and place, right? When a brand is showing you how the foundation works, and the model is applying the foundation, it completely blurs out your face. You're thinking, oh my God, I'm gonna look like that. And then you buy that foundation and then you do not look like that. That's a red flag. So when I use my foundation, I always try to show you what it looks like. Of course, good skincare is #1 makeup. You can always, a girl can ever wear. Skincare is #1, right? You have to have good skincare regimen pertaining to your skin, So this brush, when we created this brush in particular, first of all, it's really, really strong coverage. Look at this. Look at before and after, right? It covers a lot of ground in comparison to the little mini flat top. It is definitely more dense, so it will give you more coverage per swipe than kabuki brushes that I have here. Okay, so as you're applying this foundation, look how it just blurs out a lot of texture on my face. It just does, like this part here and this part here. You can see it is a fully covering my, basically it covers anything that I don't like on my face, which is a little bit of discoloration, right? I fell when I was little. I have similar over here. A little bit of pigmentation, dark circles. This is what you're doing. You're kind of going, this is with one pump, one swipe. This is what it does. Literally looks like I have a foundation that blurred it all out, which I didn't put it in 2 pumps on it. So now watch this side. Hey Yael, hey Busy Moms. I'm gonna look at this. I'm using my liquid foundation, the color Nude. I'm not using any concealer. I literally just applied my Amazing Flawless Primer, which literally is flawless. It's so yum, and it's good for any skin color, because it's clear. It doesn't have a color, it doesn't have a shade, so you don't have to match it up. It's just clear, right? And you apply it right before. I don't apply it all the time. I apply it when I go out. I apply it when I want makeup to stay longer. That's really my thing. But you guys can put it on any time. You can even use it alone. Also, this is just the primer. So the primer was before the foundation. This is actually the foundation. I'm applying foundation right now. The primer went right under the skin. I'm going to show you here. This is the primer, right? So it has no color. It's colorless. It's very moisturizing. It's oil-free, but it's moisturizing, and it goes right underneath your makeup. And what does the primer do? Let's do a little, let me know in the comments if you know. No, it does not cover, but what does the primer do? Let me know in the comments, and then I'll tell you. So as you can see from before what my face looks like, of course, anytime I love. So if you saw my face, I'm saying it like I have so much to cover, but I'm saying like the little things that I did cover, which is a little redness around the nose, a little bit of discoloration around my eye, right? I don't sleep. I nurse my twins, so thank God I have my babysitter now. Month and a half we're trying to find a babysitter after we moved, so it was a challenge. I got a full experience of being a twin mom, which I don't mind, but definitely took a toll on my skin. Because you know what, sleeping is really, really important. It helps with pores. That is correct, it does. So what else? Keep them coming. Tell me what primer is for in the comments. Keep them coming. So next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go into my eyes. I'm just gonna use a pencil, accentuate the foundation, prevent creases. Okay, let's keep them coming. We're having good answers. So for things like Valentine's Day and Tu B'Shvat, right, the Jewish love day, love boat, I don't wear a lot of makeup. I love to look a little bit more, I don't want to say natural because that's nonsense. Obviously when you're putting on makeup you don't look natural, right? But what I like to do is to look more myself, like not overdone, not overdrawn, like a doll, right? That's kind of my thing, like, you see this? To protect your skin. Okay, so I love all of these answers. Final 5 seconds before I tell you. And by the way, none of you are wrong. So all I'm doing is applying a little bit of pencil. You really don't even need a mascara. You really don't even need to work so hard. If you don't have mascara, I'm going to show you a little trick. If you don't have mascara, you probably don't have this tool, but I'm still gonna be fancy and show it to you because that's how I roll. Hey Maxties, hey Santiago, Rafa Calvin Monte. Sorry guys if I'm butchering your name. That is not my intention, but that's just how it is sometimes. So a little trick for you guys. Always have a little curling tool. It's a lash curler. And what you want to do is you want to go straight and just bend that lash like that. Look at this. It is so nice. You can even do this under mascara. Just a few times. Remember, this little thing has to have a little rubber right there. You see this? Has to have a little rubber there. The reason for that is if it doesn't, you may pull out your natural lashes, and you don't want to do that. Okay, so let's go back to the question. We got some great answers, so thank you so much for participating. So primer is really amazing at, first of all, mine, it nourishes and hydrates, which a lot of primers may or may not do. You need to check. Hopefully you're using mine. Also, what it does is it will, first of all, not allow the foundation, because I have organic line and the skin loves my line and it absorbs it to the first level of skin. It will kind of hold this barrier to not allow the foundation to penetrate into the skin, so it will stay longer. Second of all, because of its ability to hold foundation, the foundation's color will be the truest on your skin. Okay, so if you're applying, because my foundation color adjusts itself on your face, and this one will prevent too much of color adjustment to go on, so it'll be the truest color on your skin. So there will be no variations. The next one is, of course, as some of you have mentioned, it does fill in anything that's not too deep, meaning the pores, the fine lines, right? It'll just fill it in. It's like, I don't know if any of you paint, but before you paint, you're putting this primer on it. Primer just kind of gets rid of any undertones in there that shouldn't be there, and kind of creates that canvas that when you're applying that coat of paint, you will see the true color to it. So this is a similar idea. So your pores look smaller, makeup lasts longer, you have much more hydration. My primer is vegan, it's gluten-free, and most importantly, it's non-genetically modified. We do not use any genetically modified ingredients at all. So that's very important to understand. Obviously, whatever you're putting on your face takes anything on your skin really, because it's the largest organ, takes 26 seconds to penetrate into your bloodstream. So you want to be very mindful of the things that go into your skin, because just like those little pores, we think, oh my god, I wish I didn't have pores, it's just always there. But those are the pores that it's not only something that puts stuff into your body, it's also an excretory organ, so it excretes just like your sweat, right? The water comes out, it regulates temperature. So the skin has so many functions, you'll be surprised. So with that said, let's continue with the makeup. So I hope that answered your questions. And of course, whoever participated, thank you so much. Now for my blush, I'm gonna go in with my pressed blush petal, and I'm gonna be using the brush Pointed Fiber. I love this brush because it's just like automatically blends. And I'm gonna go a little bit higher here just to kind of, you know, restructure my face, because my face is round, and I like to elongate it just a bit. One of my daughters have literally like just a little mini me, and it's so cute that I'm looking at her face, I'm like, oh my god, just round face, it's so cute. So I don't mind my round face anymore. You know, I mean, I never minded, but it's like you always want to try to be like this perfect oval shape, because that's what we were taught to have, right? That's the perfect shape. And it's a beautiful shape, but you know what? You can reshape your own face however you want. That's the power of makeup. That's right. Oh, hey, how are you? I haven't seen you in a long time. So now that you've applied this, we're gonna go straight into our lipstick. So now, you guys know that I have a certain amount of lipsticks that I love, and I wear all the time. But for Valentine's Day and for Tu B'Shvat, I like to mix things up a little bit. And I'm going to show you one of my mixes that I love, that looks stunning. Of course, you don't have to mix, you can go straight for red, but if you want to kind of break it up and mix it up, I recommend grabbing Radiant Rose. Radiant Rose is a gorgeous rose color right there. And of course, my all-time favorite is the red wine, which is this one. When you're mixing this two, the color is incredibly like rich, moist pink. Like, it's so beautiful. So let me just show you what it is. That's why I don't put too much here, because I really want you to stare at my lips, not at my face. You know, you get what I mean. Look at this color. Is this insane? This is just radiant rose. It's such, it literally is a radiant color rose. You can use this color on its own. I love this color. It's so moisturizing. The formula is so yum, and it's perfect for really anyone. Even if you have oily lips, like, I don't care. Get this color. It's insane. And of course, on top of this, I'm going to apply the red wine. Remember the pinky technique that I always teach? It will give you a lot of control and support. Look at this color. Look at the top, which is just the radiant rose, and look at the bottom, which is the mix. Is this insane? With a couple of coats. I can't get enough of this color. I can't get enough. I'm trying to put it together into one tube, but it doesn't come out this way. I've tried. I know a lot of you have requested this lip color, but it just doesn't come out the same way. So you see this color? Is this insane? Let me know in the comments. I'm so obsessed with this shade. I can't stand it. I just want to eat it up. And I wish you could see me in person, because as I'm looking at myself in the on social media, I don't see the same color, like truly the same color. It just looks like I don't know, I can't even explain it. It's just so beautiful, and it works. I would say it will work with anyone because of this undertones, the cooler undertones that are on it. Look at this. It's stunning. And if that's the only thing you need to remove from your face to give your loved one a kiss, then it's okay. By the way, you don't have to, because it's organic, so it's fine. Hi! I guess this is a good time to go live, because I guess you guys are either on a lunch break. Where are you guys coming from? Let me know. Hi, Joel. Hi, Max T. Santiago. Hachik Kargyan, Baim Singa, Andrea, Ivano. Hi, Maria, Casiglia. Oh my gosh, you guys. Dr. Dre, Dr. Oze, Malky Gans. Okay, so Nawal, Stoyanov. You're in Miami. Oh my gosh, amazing. How's the weather? I heard it's cold over there. Is it cold over there? We're kind of thinking of going in January. My kids are off. But I'm now reconsidering. Really, this is a simple makeup tutorial with, first of all, a brand new brush that will be available on our website soon. I will make a post about it. This is an incredible blurring foundation. I so recommend it for foundation. And look at my skin. I can't imagine, like, I don't know what I did before this. And also, I want to tell you one more thing, which is very interesting. I compare them. This is what I do. When I get something from the lab and I'm looking at it, I literally put one here, because I'm obsessed with this brush, and I put one here. And I saw more texture with this brush, because I have more texture, right? Some of you don't have as much texture on your skin as me, right? Some of you are just as perfect dolls, right? Perfect China dolls. And I actually do have texture. You could see, right? It's pretty much right there. And when I applied the foundation with this one, without a primer, bare skin, I saw such huge difference, and I said, oh my God, approved. I mean, I'm looking at myself, and I'm loving the results. No, it's a short cold spell, was low 40s last evening, now it's 70. Weather spectacular, going into 80s Wednesday. Oh, nice. Oh my God, enjoy it for us. It's like, I don't know, 20 degrees in New York. Yeah. Hi, guys. So as you can see, for those of you that have missed it, don't worry. This is going to stay here on my IGTV and in my Facebook page and group forever. I'm not deleting it. Yes, Carolyn. Hugs to you too. I hope to see you. We're doing a New York meeting in person this week, actually on Thursday. So I'm looking forward. I'm looking forward finally out of this whole mess. of lockdowns and back to human contact. I'm so excited about it. But anyways, so this, so write it down, Blurring Foundation 260, number 260, and it will be available. I'm approving it as of today. I'm testing it out. There's another brush that I'm testing, and I will tell you if it passed my test. So far, so good. But it's going to be the blurring concealer, so I'm still testing that one. Once I feel comfortable that this is what I want to include in the line, I will definitely keep you posted. Thank you so much. Oh my God, it feels so good to go live again. I think I'm gonna go live at this hour moving forward. I really like, you know, I really like what I'm seeing. I love that my kids are not home, they're in school. Mom guilt. And you know, that's just how it is. So thank you so much for watching. I love you all. I will definitely see you next week, and we're gonna keep these on schedule. So enjoy the rest of your day, my beauties, and I will see you next week. Hopefully same time. Love your makeup and brushes. Thank you so much. You are an amazing supporter, so I so thank you. Thank you for placing so many orders and using the line and you know, talking about it. I really, really appreciate it. All right. Ciao, everyone.